The sky doesn't choose heroes. It doesn't ask who is ready. When something falls from space, it falls where fate points. And tonight, fate is pointing here. A low rumble crawls across the quiet coastal town. Waves slap the shore harder than usual. People stop mid-step, looking up. "Did you feel that?" Amir says, gripping his bicycle. Sarah squints at the sky. "It's probably thunder." "There are no clouds," Amir replies. A siren wails in the distance. One long cry, then another. Phones begin to buzz all at once. Inside a small house near the shore, an old radio crackles. Rashid, gray-haired and tired-eyed, turns the knob. International space agencies confirm unusual debris activity. Higher probability zones include low-latitude regions. Rashid freezes. He whispers, "Low latitude, that's us." His daughter Lena rushes in. "Abba, people are running toward the hill." "What's happening?" Rashid swallows. "Something from space might fall tonight." Lena laughs nervously. "From space? Like movies?" Rashid doesn't smile. He remembers the nights he spent at sea, how small humans look under the open sky. The ocean hides us, but it also invites the sky. Outside, neighbors gather. Fear spreads faster than facts. "It's the end," someone shouts. "They said our part of Earth gets hit more." Another yells. Amir's mother pulls him close. "Don't look up." But Amir does look up. He always does. On the hill overlooking the town, a group stands together. The sea glows faintly under moonlight. Sarah whispers, "Why would this place be more likely?" Amir answers quietly, "My teacher said because most of Earth is water, and space doesn't aim, it just falls, and we live near the biggest target." Sarah hugs herself. "So we're unlucky?" Amir shakes his head. "Or chosen to remember something." A bright streak flashes across the sky. Everyone gasps, some scream, some fall to their knees. Lena clutches Rashid's arm. "Abba, I'm scared." Rashid pulls her close. "Listen to me. Fear makes moments bigger than they are. Courage makes people bigger than fear." Another flash, closer this time. The ground trembles slightly. A man pushes through the crowd. "The roads are blocked. We can't leave." Panic erupts. Voices overlap. Children cry. Amir steps forward, his voice shaking but loud. "Running won't save us. Hiding won't either. We stay together." Sarah looks at him. "You sound like an adult." Amir forces a smile. "I don't feel like one." The radio from someone's phone plays aloud again. Objects usually burn up. Chances of direct impact on populated areas remain extremely low. Rashid raises his voice. "Did you hear that? Extremely low doesn't mean zero, but it means hope." The crowd slowly quiets. Lena looks around. "Why does it feel like the sky is judging us?" Rashid answers, "The sky doesn't judge. It reminds." A small boy tugs at Sarah's hand. "Will we die?" Sarah kneels, tears in her eyes. "No. And even if something scary happens, we face it together." The boy nods, trusting her without proof. Another streak flashes, then fades. Minutes pass. Nothing hits. The silence becomes heavier than the fear. Amir exhales. "Maybe tonight isn't the night." Rashid looks toward the sea. "Or maybe tonight is a warning." Lena frowns. "A warning of what?" Rashid speaks slowly. "We worry about things falling from space, but we forget what we drop on each other every day. Kindness, responsibility, care." Sarah listens, wiping her face. Rashid continues, "If something from space did hit us, it wouldn't ask who was rich or poor, good or bad. It would remind us how equal we are." The crowd stands still, absorbing his words. Amir looks at the ocean. "So the real danger isn't the sky?" Rashid nods. "No. It's forgetting how small we are, and how much we need each other." The sirens stop. Phones buzz again with calmer messages. People begin to breathe normally. Some laugh weakly. Some hug. Lena smiles softly. "I'll never complain about boring nights again." Rashid smiles back. The sky just taught you a lesson without touching the ground. Amir mounts his bicycle. I'm going to remember this night, Sarah says. Me too. Above them, the sky is quiet again. But it feels closer now, watching, waiting. And somewhere between fear and relief, a truth settles in their hearts. When the universe reminds us of our fragility, it's not to scare us, it's to teach us how to live. The night passed, but the fear did not. When the sun rose, it didn't erase the questions. It only made them louder, because once you feel how small you are, you can't forget it. Morning light spills over the town. The sea looks calm, almost innocent. People step outside cautiously, as if the sky might change its mind. Amir pedals his bicycle slowly. It feels strange, like yesterday wasn't real. Sarah walks beside him. It was real, just invisible now. Near the harbor, Rashid stands with other fishermen. Nets lie untouched. One man scoffs. Nothing happened. Just media drama. Rashid replies quietly, nothing happened because we were lucky, not because we were safe. The man shrugs and walks away. At school, the classroom buzzes louder than usual. Students talk over each other. So are we really more likely to be hit? My uncle says scientists are lying. My father says we should move inland. The teacher, Mr. Halim, raises his hand. Silence falls. Yesterday scared you, he says. Good. Fear can wake sleeping minds. Amir raises his hand. Sir, is it true our part of Earth is more likely to be hit from space? Mr. Halim nods. Statistically, yes, because we live near vast oceans and open skies. But statistics don't decide meaning. Sarah asks, then what does? Mr. Halim looks around the room. What you do after you're scared. After school, clouds gather unexpectedly. The wind grows restless. Lena helps Rashid repair the old radio. Everyone is acting like nothing matters again. Rashid sighs. That's human nature. We forget warnings faster than blessings. Thunder rolls. Not loud, but deep. The radio crackles again. New data suggests increased meteor activity over the next few days. No immediate threat. Lena bites her lip. They always say, no immediate threat. Rashid meets her eyes. Immediate or not, we must be ready inside. Outside, a community meeting forms near the hill. Arguments spark quickly. We should leave. We can't just abandon our homes. This is all superstition. Amir steps forward again, hesitant but determined. Last night we were strangers standing close. Today we're neighbors standing apart. A woman snaps, you're just a child. Amir swallows. Maybe. But fear doesn't care about age. Sarah joins him. We don't know what the sky will do, but we know what we can do. Rashid walks into the circle, leaning on his cane. When storms come at sea, I don't fight the waves. I prepare the boat. A man asks, so what are you saying? Rashid replies, if something falls from space, panic won't stop it, but unity might save lives. Silence follows. Thunder cracks again, closer this time. Rain begins to fall. People look up instinctively. Old fear stirs. A small girl cries. Is it happening again? Sarah kneels, holding her. No, this is just rain. But your fear is real, and that's okay. Lightning flashes. For a split second, it looks like fire in the sky. Amir whispers to Rashid, why does the sky feel angry? Rashid answers, it's not anger, it's indifference. And that's what scares us. Rain pours harder. People scatter, some running, some helping others. Lena slips on the wet ground. Rashid nearly falls trying to reach her. Amir grabs Lena's arm. I've got you. Rashid grips Amir's shoulder. Thank you, son. They shelter under a broken shed with others. Bodies pressed together. Breathing shared. Sarah says softly, last night taught us fear. Today is teaching us responsibility. Amir nods. If we know this place is more likely to be hit, then we should be more likely to care. The rain slowly eases, clouds thin, light returns, people step out quieter now, thoughtful. Rashid looks at the sky one last time. The universe doesn't owe us safety, Lena asks. Then what does it owe us? Rashid replies, nothing. And that's why every moment we're given matters. Amir looks around at the town, the sea, the people. Maybe this place isn't cursed. Sarah finishes his thought. Maybe it's trusted. The sky clears completely. But the lesson digs deeper than fear ever did. Because when danger feels distant, humans forget. And when danger feels possible, humans choose who they truly are. The sky is clear again, but no one celebrates. Because some lessons don't end when fear leaves. They begin when life returns to normal, and this is the hardest part. Days pass. Boats return to the sea. Shops reopen. Laughter slowly finds its way back into the streets. Amir watches people from the hill. They're forgetting. Sarah stands beside him. They're trying to live. Amir frowns. Is there a difference? At the harbor, Rashid struggles to lift a heavy net. His hands shake. Lena rushes forward. Abba, let me help. Rashid nods. Age teaches patience, but it also teaches weakness. Lena looks at him. You weren't weak the other night. Rashid smiles sadly. Courage doesn't stop time. That evening, the radio crackles again. Rashid turns it up. Lena listens closely. Scientists confirm that while impacts are rare, regions near oceans statistically face higher exposure. Humanity remains vulnerable. Lena whispers. They said it again. Vulnerable, Rashid answers. That word scares people. But it shouldn't. Why not? Because vulnerability is what makes us protect each other. In the town square, a heated argument breaks out. A construction company plans to remove the old hill shelter to build luxury houses. A man shouts, "We need progress." Another replies, "That shelter saved lives during storms." Amir steps forward, heart pounding. "It saved lives the night we thought the sky would fall." The first man scoffs. "Nothing fell." Amir's voice rises. "Exactly. And one day something might. And if it does, this place won't care how rich we are." People murmur. Sarah joins him. We don't prepare because disaster is certain. We prepare because life is precious. Rashid slowly walks into the crowd. Everyone quiets out of respect. He looks at the men arguing. When I was young, I believed the sea was cruel. Then I learned the truth. The sea is honest. It shows you your limits. He lifts his eyes toward the sky. So does space. A man asks, "Are you saying we should live in fear forever?" Rashid shakes his head. No. Fear is a visitor. Responsibility should be a resident. Silence spreads. The argument dissolves into thought. That night, Amir sits alone, staring upward. Stars shimmer calmly. Sarah approaches. Thinking again? Amir nods. If this part of Earth is more likely to be hit, why do people still fight over small things? Sarah sits beside him. Because humans forget the sky when the ground feels solid. Amir sighs. I don't want to forget. Sarah smiles. Then don't. Teach others. Suddenly, a faint streak crosses the sky. Small, brief, harmless. Amir's breath catches. Did you see that? Sarah nods. Yes, no sirens, no panic. Just silence. From nearby houses, people step out and look up. Not screaming, just watching. Lena holds Rashid's hand tightly. Is it dangerous? Rashid answers calmly. No, but it's a reminder. A neighbor asks, of what? Rashid speaks clearly, his voice carrying through the night. That we live under forces we cannot control. And that makes how we treat each other the only thing that truly matters. Amir turns to the crowd. His voice is steady now. If something ever falls here, let it find us united, not divided. Sarah adds softly, let it find us kind. The streak fades. Stars remain. People slowly return indoors, changed in ways they cannot explain. Lena looks up one last time. Do you think the sky hears us? Rashid smiles. The sky doesn't need to. We hurt ourselves, Amir whispers, almost to the universe. We are small, but we are not careless. The sea breathes quietly. The town rests, because the true lesson was never about being hit from space. It was about what happens before anything ever falls. Whether humans choose fear, or choose responsibility, compassion, and unity. While the sky is still silent, the sky stays silent for weeks, and that silence becomes a test. Because when nothing happens, people decide what truly matters, and not everyone passes. Life moves faster now. News fades. Warnings become old stories. Amir notices it first. Trash piling near the shore. Arguments returning. Eyes glued to phones instead of the horizon. They forgot again, he says to Sarah. Sarah exhales. Forgetting is easier than changing. At the harbor, Rashid watches younger fishermen argue loudly over money. No one helps him untangle his net. Lena steps in. Please, Abba needs help, one man mutters. We're busy. Rashid gently stops Lena. Don't beg for humanity. Remind it. That evening, dark clouds roll in suddenly. Not storms, just heavy skies. The radio breaks the quiet. Unexpected object detected. Small, fast-moving. Probability of ocean impact high. Lena's eyes W. Aydin. Abba. Rashid closes his eyes for a moment. So the sky speaks again. Sirens don't scream this time. They hum, controlled, calm, but people panic anyway. Cars jam the roads, shouting returns, fear louder than before. Amir runs through the streets. Stay together. The hill, go to the hill. Someone yells back, you're not in charge. A child trips and falls. People step around him. Sarah stops, lifts the child, hands shaking. This is what we learn nothing for? The ground vibrates slightly. Far away, deep in the ocean, a dull boom echoes like thunder trapped underwater. Silence follows. No explosion, no fire, just waves rising higher than usual. The radio confirms it minutes later. Object impacted the ocean. No damage reported. People slowly stop running. Some laugh in relief. Some cry. Rashid sits on the hill, exhausted. Lena holds his hand. Amir arrives, breathing hard. It really happened. And still, we ran from each other. Sarah joins them. We survived again. But did we grow? Rashid looks at the town below. Survival without wisdom is just delay. A man approaches them, ashamed. I pushed people. I didn't help anyone. Rashid looks at him calmly. Then help now. Others gather, listening. Rashid speaks softly but firmly. The sky didn't destroy us. It tested us. Twice. Amir steps forward. This place may be more likely to be hit from space, but that means we must be more likely to protect each other. Sarah adds, more likely to care, more likely to pause, more likely to remember. The crowd grows quiet. Lena looks up at the stars. What if it happens again? Rashid answers, then let it find us better than before. People begin helping each other down the hill. No shouting, no rushing. That night, the town changes in small ways. Neighbors greet each other. Children are watched more closely. The hill is protected, not sold. Amir writes a sign, N. D places it near the shore. We live under the same sky. Sarah smiles when she sees it. Rashid listens to the waves, peaceful now. The universe didn't promise us safety, he says. It gave us awareness. Lena rests her head on his shoulder. And a choice. Above them, the sky is vast and indifferent. But below it, something fragile learns to care. Because this part of Earth may be more likely to be hit from space, but it can also be more likely to awaken. Time passes again. Not enough for memories to fade. Not enough for habits to fully change. Just enough for truth to reveal itself. The town feels quieter now, not from fear, but from awareness. People speak slower. Listen more. Amir walks along the shore at dawn. The sea reflects the sky like a mirror. If something comes again, he whispers, we'll know. Sarah joins him. holding a notebook. I started writing what we learned. Amir smiles. So we don't forget, so we don't pretend, she answers. At home, Rashid struggles to stand. His breath is shallow. Lena rushes to him. Abba, sit. Please. Rashid lowers himself slowly. The body is like the earth, he says. It gives warnings before it breaks. Lena's eyes fill with tears. I don't want to lose you. Rashid holds her hand. You won't lose me if you live what we learned. That afternoon, the town gathers again on the hill. Not because of sirens, because Rashid asked them to come. He stands with effort, supported by Lena and Amir. I won't speak long, Rashid says, because long speeches are easy to forget. The crowd leans in. We fear the sky because it reminds us we are small, he continues. But being small is not shameful. Being careless is. A man asks, what should we do then? Rashid answers, live like every ordinary day is a gift that survived the universe. Silence spreads, heavy and honest. That night, the stars seem brighter. A soft wind moves through the town. Amir looks up. Funny, the sky hasn't changed. Sarah replies, we did. A faint shooting star crosses above them. Gentle, beautiful, no one runs, no one screams, children point. Adults smile quietly. Lena whispers, it's not scary anymore. Rashid smiles weakly, because now you understand it. Amir speaks, voice calm and clear. This part of Earth may be more likely to be hit from space. Sarah continues, but it doesn't have to be more likely to be broken. Rashid finishes softly, the universe tests where we live. Life tests how we live. The shooting star fades. People return home slowly, hearts steady. Above them, the sky remains vast and uncaring. Below it, a small town chooses meaning, and that choice, not the sky, becomes the thing that finally changes everything. The sky stays quiet for a long time, long enough for courage to be tested without alarms, long enough for choices to become habits, long enough for one final lesson. Rashid's chair sits empty by the window. Morning light falls on it gently. Lena stands there, holding his old radio. She turns the knob but doesn't turn it on. He used to listen every morning, she whispers. Amir stands behind her. He taught us how to listen without sound. Lena nods, fighting tears. He said the universe speaks in reminders. Outside, the town gathers for the first annual Sky Day. No fear, no sirens, just people. Children clean the shore. Neighbors repair the hill shelter together. No one argues about money today. Sarah pins a handwritten note on the shelter wall. If the sky ever falls, let it find us human. Amir reads it aloud. People smile softly. A small boy asks, will something really hit us one day? Amir kneels to his level. Maybe, maybe not, the boy asks. Then why are we doing all this? Amir answers without hesitation. Because being ready makes us better, even if nothing happens. The radio in Lena's hand suddenly crackles. She freezes. Scientists confirm a harmless fragment burned up in the atmosphere last night. Lena exhales slowly. She looks up at the sky. You tried again, she says quietly, and we stayed. That evening, the town lights glow warmly. Laughter drifts through open doors. Amir, Sarah, and Lena sit on the hill, watching stars emerge one by one. Sarah speaks softly. Do you think people in other places feel this small? Amir replies, everyone lives under the same sky. Not everyone looks up. Lena holds the radio close. Abba used to say, the universe doesn't punish, it reflects. Amir nods. And now, when it looks at us, Sarah finishes, it sees people who learned. A long silence follows, peaceful, earned. A bright star shoots across the sky, slow and gentle, like a final signature. No fear rises, no hearts race, only quiet respect. Lena whispers, thank you, not to the sky, not to fate, but to the lesson. because this part of Earth may always be more likely to be hit from space. But it is no longer more likely to be careless, no longer more likely to forget, no longer more likely to stand alone. Under a vast, indifferent universe, a small place chose responsibility over fear, unity over panic, and meaning over silence. And that, more than any impact, is what truly lasts.